Do you know what? We actually forgot what day it was today, or what day it is today. It's Sunday, so guess what? Well, he knows what he's doing. I can't get in anywhere. It's locked the door on me.
There is. I've had to fill in a waiver thing, so if you injure yourself, that's it.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. We're still at Le Mont Saint Michel, their camping car park here, and the weather is absolutely stunning. Look at this. We're heading off today. We've got all our recycling in this, which we just stick behind the seat when the seats are turned round, and Lee just, when he wants it to go and empty it, just opens the door and takes it out. So that's quite handy having that, because what we found is we were putting everything in a bag in the bin. The bins are filling up really quickly, and we weren't able to recycle it properly. So we've got this for recycling now, which is really good. So let's have a look at the power. We're on 77%, bringing in 13.79 amps.
Yeah.
Well, that's the positive energy that we've got coming into the van.
Yeah, so that's around about 250 watts, I think. Mm-hmm. So that's all right. And the sun's not right over yet. So that's all good. But morning, everyone.
These Max Air fans have been doing well, aren't they, Lee?
Yeah, they have. And they are keeping it cool. Yeah, it's not like air conditioning, but it's sucking all the dust out when your van gets quite dusty, to be honest. And we're having one blow in as well, so it's sort of giving a good circulation of air when you need it. But with the power and the batteries, we can just keep them running constantly now, if we want to.
And we've got in case you didn't know, we've got the one control here and one just over there, Lee, isn't there?
Yeah, so I can sit in my seat and do it.
Yeah.
Or sit on the loo and do it.
We're going to a campsite today. One of the things I want to get done is this is our wash basket, and it's absolutely full. We've been out here just over a week. Yeah, and that's full, so we definitely need to do some washing. But look at the space in here. I'm loving this. This is the first time we've been away for this length of time. And in this van, since it's been updated, and absolutely loving the space. And these curtains work well if you just want a bit of privacy. We don't use them all the time, but they're there for a bit of privacy. But this space is great. So loving that. Can
I just say as well, for those that haven't noticed, but Jodie is sporting our Life's for Touring t-shirt.
we had one made each, and they were a bit small. And that's what it's like at the back.
Yeah. So there you go.
Still a bit tight, but
so it's not a thing for everyone as yet, but maybe in the future we'll look at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got to get going for services and stuff now. We've got actually one thing, because we're not plugging in. I'm not using anything like heating, which we don't need at the moment, but at the start of the trip we needed heating, bit of cooking, and our freeway fridge is on gas. So we are using more gas than we normally would use.
Which we found out yesterday.
Yeah, so I'm now down to the 6 kg bottle. We've got 11 kg and a 6 kg LPG. So now we've got to find a GPL services, so we can fill up some gas. So maybe in the future, with the amount of power we've got now, I may look at changing the three-way fridge out for a compressor 12-volt fridge.
It started shouting at us yesterday, and you couldn't believe you'd run out.
Yeah, but on that bottle, I always keep one of the bottles off, so when one runs out, I know how much I've got left. But yeah, we're going to go and do services. We're going to get to the fuel station. They've got the shopping centre there, so we're going to do some shopping and then head about an hour away to our next destination.
Did you use my LPG, or did you find that out?
Yeah, so you got the My LPG app, but no, on this occasion I didn't. I plotted the route that we're going on Google Maps, and then looked for the station because I wanted the shopping or groceries as well. So no, I've done that all on Google Maps.
Ah, okay.
I get the coordinates off of Google Maps, okay, and then I put that into my Garmin SatNav. Now I know the SatNav system we've got with TomTom that's built into the van apparently can do the sizes, but I just trust and love my Garmin. So I will put the coordinates into the Garmin So I get all the information off Google Maps, then put it all into the Garmin. I still have Google Maps on the side going as well, but then the Garmin stops me going from down any dodgy roads. Fingers crossed.
Lee's going to sort the levelling out.
Yes.
Because we have used the air suspension levelling system while we've been here. So we're going to show you.
Yeah, because the back is actually right down to its lowest point, which is good for getting things in and out of the boot, that's for sure.
As you can see there, it's moving up. Lee's just took the handbrake off because it was creaking. So he's probably sat with it on the normal brake at the moment because it did roll forward a bit. And if you can see on the front, you can see it lowering. So they're letting air out on this one. Are we ready to go?
We are ready to go. So yeah, one thing with the VB air suspension, because of the type of vehicle we got as well, then you've got the inner drum brake system. Not overly sure how it works, but the wheels would want to move when you're leveling it, bringing it up or down. So I tend to hover over the brake. You can use chocks, probably the safest way, but I ain't got none with me right now, so I will get some little chocks. But I sort of take the handbrake off. It sort of steadies itself out, and then, but you don't get any creaking from the pressure of the brakes.
We just saw that, and I explained that as well, because we had a little bit of creaking.
Yeah, and then I took the handbrake off.
And it rolled a tiny bit. Yeah.
So just so you know that, yeah, take the handbrake off and you would stop that creaking. Use the front brake if needed for desperate measures or chocks. Right, I'm going to reverse out of here and get down to that service point.
Now it's just tilting. While it's doing that, I have noticed the amount of vans trying to get in today. If you remember before, we had that problem when we came in, we had to ring them up. So if you do come here and it's still broken, which I don't know if it, hopefully it wouldn't be, but if you do that have a problem here and they're used to it, just ring them up and then they'll sort it out for you. As you can see, there's a big queue behind me. But how is this getting on?
Yeah, I'm just tipping the van, because another thing I've noticed with the air suspension, it gets rid of every bit of water, and since we've been doing it, we've not really had a smell from the tanks because we're getting rid of everything now, so it's good.
It's tipping the other way, isn't it now? So as you can see, it's rising up this side, and where the actual drainage is,
yeah, it comes out a lot faster as well.
You can see it's gone down at the back there.
The drain smells, but our water don't. So there is a smell from the drain as it hits the drain.
But like, it's come right down, look, as you can see. The gap here is very, very small. Still a bit of a pain that. They don't know about it till they get to the entrance, and then they're ringing up, then they're having to reverse and go in the exit still. You think they'd have got it fixed by now. We've been here 3 nights. Lee's just emptied our cassette, and on the other side of that one, it's got one like this, which is for the WC, as it clearly states, and that doesn't have a bar around it. And then on the other side, you've got one of these that's actually clearly the drinking water, but they've actually put a bar around like that, so I think that's to stop you from using it for your cassette, as we've seen a few people in the past using the drinking water for the cassette. Yeah.
See, so at the last place we was at, the WC or non-drinkable water weren't working, and it was only the fresh. However, it's still like this. But what I've done is I put the cassette back into the toilet, and then I used our own flush to fill it with enough water to then give it a rinse, and done it that way. So there's always a way around it. I'll keep the fresh for fresh, but I'll never drink it. One, because we're in France and Spain, I wouldn't drink their water because it's a bit different from ours. But 2, you know, I wouldn't drink it being right next to the Elson point. And the other thing is get Puri tabs. You can get Puri tabs from Pura Clean. Just chuck them in the tank every now and again.
That's emptied everything out. The only thing you were saying, Lee, is that you can't fill up the water at the same time.
Well, you can, but the sensors will be out. So I suppose you can start filling up and then start your engine and then just basically get it into a level position. So your sensors in your water tank, all the water ain't going to rush to one side. So I will do the waste first, level the van, and then put the fresh in.
So that's good. That's exactly where we should be. If you remember when we were in Spain last time and the time before, we had problems with them sensors, and they were always saying there was more in the waste than there was, or even when you'd emptied it, it still said 25%. It's working now, which is good. Don't know what the problem was, just probably dirty sensors, but Lee has cleaned it all out, so I'm wondering if it's that. You might think you're full because it's overflowing, is it?
Yeah.
It says 50%.
Yeah, well,
so it looks like we've got problems again with the sensors. Yeah,
the sensors. I never go on them. I fill it up. I know we can last around about 3 to 4 days. So.
Well, good. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
The good thing about these camping car parks, though, is that it's 24 hours of a lot of airs. It's 24 hours from when you get here to when you leave. We've got here about 2 o'clock, so we're making sure we're left by 2 or they charge you again. But if you go to a campsite, you might not get on till 4 and then you have to leave at 10 in the morning.
148. 148.
And that's somewhere near St Malo, isn't it?
No, that's not. That's about a 5-minute drive, so we can get GPL and we can get shopping.
Oh, okay, so that's to the service station and the shopping, right.
It's one of them.
And then we're going near St Malo.
It's one of them. I call them a cauliflower. I don't know what they are. Cauliflower.
Carrefour, I think they're called.
Carrefour.
Yeah.
Let's go with cauliflower.
And the barrier's lifted.
Easy to get out.
Lee's just got out to have a look round because it looks as though they sell gas here, but not GPL on a pump. I couldn't find it on my LPG for this area, so Lee searched it.
Okay, well, we can do shopping. I think they're just all gas bottles.
Yeah. So we'll stick with my LPG app in future. These are actually motorhome stops here that we're just reversing into.
Yeah, I think they've stopped here the night looking at their on shocks.
Oh, right, okay.
However, we're just going to go and do shopping. But it looks like it could be a free stop.
Do you know what? We actually forgot what day it was today. Or what day it is today. It's Sunday, so guess what? The gentleman in the motorhome next to us, bless him, French, came over and just explained, didn't speak much English, but I picked up that it's closed because it's Sunday, but there's a magasin, a shop that's open, but he said it's coûte, so it must cost more, it must be a bit more expensive. But he said over there, I think we've got enough to last us for one evening, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. So, I mean, at the end of the day, our stupid selves just didn't think it's Sunday. I forgot about the day totally, and I thought, God, this is nice and quiet in here. But a quick one, it's only down the road, literally 5 minutes, and you can stop in here and there is services here. So, I mean, personally, we wouldn't leave our van and go all the way to Mont Saint Michel. However, if you're just doing a stop and you're not leaving your van or just going to use the supermarket for the and you know, stay here for the night, it's decent space to do so.
As a free park up, yeah.
I would stop here, definitely. Yeah. I just probably wouldn't leave the van for a long period of time.
Right, I'm going to have a look on this app, see if we can find ourselves some GPL or... No?
Yeah.
No, what's it? GPL?
GPL in France.
LPG?
LPG in the UK.
So we were on this road anyway, and I just kept it on as we were driving, and we could see this Total Energies, this is, that's got it on. Just here, and that's where we are. So en route we found GPL.
Yes, so it's a lot easier to find, but I've never really used their system, so I have got the adapters that I'll need to get out and work out what the French one is, because I can't remember.
There's Lee hunting for adapters.
Yeah, so it's going to be one of these. Now I think it's that one. I'll get it out in a minute. It may even, French one, so yeah, it's the big one. That just screws in like so. Then I come around this way. I'm assuming that goes like that, and then I'm assuming you just push the button. I can lock it. I just hold it. I think you can lock it. 94 cents, I'd say, a litre. €20.24.
That was the full fill up and 11 kilogram, was it?
Yes, so, and probably a little bit out the 6 kilogram, so that's fine.
I've been waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine.
I'm going to go reception, see what the crack is.
You're not going to get out your driver's door. Happy?
I think so, yeah. I think we've got plenty of space to the front. I'll see if I can get level here then. I might actually roll back a little bit because it looks like I'm putting myself on a higher bit of ground there. Roll back into there.
Well, he knows what he's doing. I can't get in anywhere, so lock the door on me. So I've got the drying mat and these. I love these. You'll have seen them before if you've followed us for a while. I love them mats. We don't need electric. Let me just check what we're on. We're on 85%. So yeah, so we're doing all right, and we've got some good sun, so we don't need to plug in, but I'm still going to get the air fryer out. Plug her in. We've been driving with the inverter on, actually, because that's just come straight on, as you'd have heard. Kettle. We've had this electric kettle for a while. It's a low wattage one. Does about 3 cups of tea. If you've got big mugs, maybe 2. But it's quite a nice one, actually. Now get out the tea and coffee. Need to fill up the coffee. I'll do that in a bit. And we'll sort that out later. I can just go there for now. And because we're abroad and we want to see what the temperature is, we've got a little temperature gauge. I'm going to stick that on there for now. It means we can actually get the chairs and stuff out on this one properly and make it a nice little stop for a few nights. I think we're here 4 nights. And I think, yeah, that's probably going to be long enough to get settled in for a while. Last thing to do is turn these chairs around. And I think that's us all set up in here now. Quite happy with that. What are you up to out there?
I've had the hard task. 1, leveling the van, that's never easy. 2, putting the carpet out.
Show them what you've done then.
I'll just put the carpet out. Actually, a few people have asked about this carpet. It's sort of like a plasticky type weatherproof carpet. We've got a big one and a small one. Can't remember where I got the small one, but the big one's just off Amazon. So if you want to know about the carpet, I can pin you the link, but I can put it in the description of this video as well, because like I say, a few people's asked about that. But yeah, we're pretty level and it's okay here.
Hey, there's slides in the pool.
There is. I've had to fill in a waiver thing, so if you injure yourself, that's it.
They made you do that.
For you and all. Yeah.
I ain't going down the slides, it's a kid's thing. Mind you, you're a big kid anyway. There's somebody on the roof.
Hello.
Well, good morning. It's another beautiful sunny morning, and as you saw yesterday, Lee was cleaning the solar panels, so he's had a good clean of them up there, and it seems to be doing the job, because we didn't realise, but we seem to be getting a hell of a lot more solar in now. So we're at 73% of the battery. That's kind of where we've been sitting. We did charge it up once. We've only ever plugged in once since I've been here. We've been out here 9 days now. Anyway, it's a beautiful sunny day again, look. Oh, and we moved pictures. So we was on that one over there, when we pulled up yesterday, but it's a bit open on the road. Because we're here in this pitch, it's got the bushes either side. And if I take you to the other side through that window, you can see they're all like this along there, which is quite nice. You can get fresh bread here. You just have to order it, like you do in many places in France, for the next day. So we got this morning, got the bread. Eventually got a load of washing done as well, which was good. So we got most of the coloured washing done. I've still got one more lighter colour wash to do, but we're going to do that tomorrow because we're going to spend tomorrow editing, uploading the video. We've got quite high speed here, Lee was saying, for upload as well, which is really good. So we're going to upload the video tomorrow, spend the time editing, and then I'm going to put another wash load in, do a bit of admin stuff. We'll probably go for a run and just generally hang around here.
Good morning from me.
Right, we're going to go to that surprise place I told you we were going to go to. But yeah, Lee's back. He just popped out for a bit. Yeah, let's get on these bikes and let's get out of here. So they've got all these, they look like ISO containers with windows and like a patio area at the front. Just past the shower block. And there's a swimming pool. He's just putting the rubbish away.
Yes.
So if I haven't already said, this is Longchamp family campsite. I think it's Camping Longchamp, and it's just near St Malo. So over there is a path and cycle path, so that's what we're going to do. Cross this road. Onto this path and cycle path here. Right, let's get the bikes locked up on here. And while Lee's doing that, I'm just going to show you some of the scenery. You're going to love this view, Lee.
Is it good?
Yeah, that's one of the beaches we found. And there is one at the other side. But yeah, that's the other side. And just round this rock is another beach. Well, that's the bike secure anyway.
Yes.
Have a look down there, love. You've not looked.
Wow. Look at that. I can get down there, look. That's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, over there as well.
Yeah.
There were beaches all the way around, look.
Oh, look at the colour of that water. Beautiful. Dotted around this point, you've got loads of different beaches and coves and stuff to explore, if that's your thing. We decided we're going to just check out down these steps. Because
Careful, love.
it looks like a lovely little cove, this one. Oh, it goes right out into the sea. So probably people that go and get the little dinghies to their boats. See, this is where some of them store their dinghies. I'm not sure how far the tide comes in.
You go down there, I'm all right here.
Oh, and there you go. So we've noticed you've got a couple of different lighthouses dotted around on the rocks. A bit of a drop down there. But we're going around this way, around the side. It looks like there's a restaurant on this point.
We're both heavy breathing because I went down them steps. We forgot you had to come back up.
Just come back up.
They're quite steep.
That's all right. Bit of fitness for today.
Well, that crosses there, that's where we're heading. That's the actual point.
If you look over to your left, there's someone down on the rocks fishing down there. We might be able to pick up the rods on camera, but how we got down there, I do not know.
There's actually, over there, a little ledge as well. It's quite uneven up here. So you have to be careful.
Nice cross, isn't it?
So you got there, Lee?
Well, I'm just going to find out if this is what it's called. Saint Laurere.
It's Point de Colle or de Colle. It's like a little shelter or building in the cliffs there. You can see that beach in the background right out there. That's the beach closest to our campsite. On the end of the point, which I guess some people still get to, because you can climb over and walk round and up the steps, but it looks like it's all fallen down now. There's another viewpoint there, I believe. We think Lee's found some history.
Well, I think it's the Saint Lunaire, is how I'd probably say that. or a croisette de Saint-Lunaire, so that's the cross, is a historical Christian symbol located on the coastal town of Saint-Lunaire in Brittany. So we're only just into Brittany now. It holds critical and religious significance tied to the town's early Christian heritage and maritime traditions.
So we're going to go and get some shopping now, aren't we?
Yes, get a bit of food in, because we didn't manage that yesterday, as you see, because we forgot it was Sunday. But yeah, this is beautiful.
It's looking at all them flies over here, don't they?
Yeah.
See if you can see them on camera.
I think they're wasps.
Yes, I think we're going to leave this one here because we've got so much for this vlog, and then we'll pick you up. We're going to be doing something different on a couple of days' time, so on the Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we'll take you with us when we do that.
Definitely.
So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. It's been a little bit of admin, maintenance day, and a bit of the campsite.
Things you have to do on the road.
Things you have to do on the road.
So thank you again to everyone that subscribed, all the new subscribers and everyone that supports us, and we will catch you on the next one. So until then, bye.
Au revoir.